there, I'm Willie Joe and welcome to my home. Well, one of my homes. This is one of my favorite homes because when I first bought this home, it was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and I've since converted it into a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. As a result, I've been able to increase rent, cash flow, and force appreciation. And as a buy and hold rental property investor, those are some of the most important aspects to me. So I'm going to take you to a tour of the home and give you an overview of some of the things that I did to rehab and improve the value of the home. A quick overview of the home. This is a now 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, single-family home in the San Joaquin Valley in California. The home was built in 1950 and is approximately 1,000 square feet and sits on a 6,000 square foot lot. So this definitely isn't one of your mansion Beverly Hills homes. I purchased the home in May 2018 for about $250,000 and spent approximately $7,000 in updates. Redfin currently estimates the home at $290,000. So as we walk in through the front door, one of the first things we see is the original hardwood flooring. When I typically purchase homes to buy and hold, I try to see if there's original hardwood flooring underneath the carpet. I like to rip out any existing carpet and show the original hardwood flooring to really show the character of the home. There is also a large pool of potential renters who really like the original hardwood flooring and really enjoy the aesthetic. As you can see, the previous tenants have scratched up the home. I don't see this as a big concern because tenants, as they move in, typically cover up the floor with any carpet or furniture that they bring in. This here is actually the reason I bought this home. It may not look like much, but this here actually was the opening to the dining room. And when I first walked into the home and got a tour of the home, I noticed that this was a very large entryway into the dining room and that there used to be a opening to the kitchen here with a door. As you can see, traces of when there used to be a door, given that there's a light switch here. In addition to that, this used to be a wide opening that had a gas furnace set up right here in the shelf. And when I noticed that there was a gap between this initial wall and that second wall of about 2 feet, I thought to myself that this was once a 3rd bedroom. And so I worked with my contractors to seal up this door, to close off this wall of the bedroom, move the gas water heater into an electrical water heater that is now outside of the home, and fill in the gap of this large entryway to build a closet. As we head into the bathroom, definitely nothing too special. It's a very small, tight spaced bathroom. You got your standard sink, you got your standard toilet here, as you can see there, and your standard shower and tub combination. I will say that the one modification that we made to the bathroom is adding this glass sliding door where there was only a curtain rod before. The goal here was to contain any water that came out of the shower and tub to prevent any permanent water damage that would take cost and effort to rehab. So putting in the larger costs of setting up a sliding glass door would help future-proof it in case we had tenants who didn't take as great of a care of the home. Out of the bathroom, through the living room, and into the kitchen. And one of the things you'll notice as we enter the kitchen is the washing machine and dryer directly behind me. So definitely an unconventional placement of a washer dryer, but also a very efficient use of space. Also behind me, you'll notice the granite countertops combined with the 1950s shelves. I will say we didn't do any renovation to get that done. The home came like that, so a lot of that update had already been completed. Wasn't really a lot that we needed to do there, but it is a great mix of old school and new school with the granite countertops and the old school shelving. One thing that's really interesting about the kitchen here is that there is actually a cutout in the backside of the fireplace. It looks like it could potentially be a barbecue pit but it seems kind of interesting given that you would burn wood on the other side of it and it would come up this way. When we bought the home, it was already blocked off, so I don't know how it looks inside of there. So if you have any ideas or any recommendations, suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comment box below. So now we're leaving the kitchen and entering the backyard, and as you can see, this is a very large backyard. It's a 1,000 square foot home on a 6,000 square foot lot, so it does make sense that the backyard would be so large. As you can see here, there actually used to be grass throughout the entire backyard. That kind of gives a testament to the previous tenants who didn't quite take care of it, but also had quite a few parties in the backyard here. Unfortunately, it's no longer here, but I guess it really just tells how the home is really perfect for having family or guests over. Going on the other side of the backyard, you'll notice that there is an extra large one-car garage here. So it's definitely a lot of great space if you want to set up your own shop here. But one thing that is really beneficial of this home is that here you'll notice a very large 3-car driveway that you can park if you have a large group of friends or if you're living with family. So that's a great option if you only have a 1-car garage. Now that I've given you a tour of the home, I wanted to make sure I share the financials with you and how much I actually cash flow. So we're gonna tune into the rental property dashboard app to show exactly how much I make on this home. So we're going to open up the rental property dashboard app, and as you can see here, I've already populated some of the data, including the purchase amount and purchase day on the top, as well as the property type, bedroom count, bathroom count, and square footage count. And I'll walk you through the exact income and expenses as well as the profit that I make on the home. So in terms of income, the monthly rent rate that I have it set up at is $1,900 a month, starting September 1st of 2020 and going through August 31st of 2021. Rent will be paid on the 1st of the month. In terms of specific expenses, insurance is $714 a year. Property taxes is $3,297 a year. And for mortgage payment, I put a 25% down on a investment property with a 4.5% interest rate over 30 years. And you'll see here that mortgage payment is calculated. To put in some buffer, I've added a vacancy amount, so 5%, as well as a buffer in the repair category of 5% of the income of monthly rent. Property management is going to stay 0 because I manage the property myself. Utilities are about $100 a month. That includes water and trash. The tenant will be paying for electricity on their own. So with all of this information listed here, all of the mortgage information, expenses information, and income information, looks like we're actually cash flowing about $326 a month. That's a very low cap rate of a 1.6, but any opportunity to positively cash flow is good in my book. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the support. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that thumbs up button below. And if you have any suggestions or comments or questions, make sure to leave it in the comment section below also. Also, make sure to click subscribe if you want to get an alert every time I upload new content. If you are a rental property investor, please consider downloading the Rental Property Dashboard app. I worked really hard on it and am hoping to bring value to you and your business. It is a free app to download in the iOS App Store. And lastly, if you want to follow me on social media, I am on Instagram. Follow me at Rental Property Dashboard on Instagram. You can reach out to me there directly with any questions. Thank you again for watching and stay tuned for the next one.